All right, everyone. How is everybody doing? This is coming pretty late. Let me just check the sound. Okay, it's getting the desktop sound, and it seems to be picking up the mic pretty well and it's showing everything pretty well. Again, I'm looking at the preview screen here just to monitor everything. I haven't really seen any of this yet because it's also been very frustrating. Um, the like on that seems to have significantly improved, but it comes and goes. So maybe I'll have to fix that in post. But definitely, the comments for this were pretty much 8 hours, right? Because I think they had approximated this to be done at around approximately 10:45 a.m. and it was well over that time, pretty much 6 o'clock, 6 p.m. So they were right and pretty much saying, yeah, it's pretty much been 8 hours since the projected thing. And of course, the comments were saying, well, they spent so much time on the award, not so much time, they spent so much money on the award show that now they don't have enough to pay for the simulcasting uh, price or cost or whatever that runs Crunchyroll. So, right. And then, of course, in looking for maybe any news on this, if looking for any news, I think they said that on fall, and right, it's gonna come out, and that was pretty much the way it was supposed to be, right? I forget. I think it was this is whole thing is gonna be like three episodes pretty much. That's why it's an hour. And I think the one channel, was it Chibi or some other channel, that said yeah, they were gonna they had a leak that they thought was pretty reliable, saying that they were gonna split this up into three. So for more ads, which I guess ended up being wrong, but maybe we would have taken that if it was released at the time that everyone said it was going to be released at. Uh, I guess, but it's here. I'm just glad that it's up. I know I had to pay for this. It's the only reason, and because this is not the last thing, right? We're still gonna have to get back up in fall when the final part of this is released. So that's gonna be I guess fairly nice. I guess I'll see how things improve, or maybe you have to cut back down, or however things go on this. It's pretty much the only reason this channel exists, just for Attack on Titan. Also, I can't help but just want to rant about why does Crunchyroll not let me change the profile? I'm the avatar pretty much or this profile pic. Like, you can't upload it. You have to choose from their selection. You can't even upload your own. Even Mao was better at just as a tool to track anime. But everything seems to be working out pretty well. So I guess I got my blended OJ, I guess, or something sweet to just have while I watch this. And maybe I'll order something out after this, just maybe while I'm editing or something. But again, it's a nice solid hour, almost like a Game of Thrones thing. Maybe the anime group doesn't like if you reference that or not. Maybe just only anime. But let's just start on this. I've been dying to stick it into. Oh right, I've already set this on 1080p subtitles, audio, and we turned off autoplay. So that's just to have that. And I hate the fact that if I can't click off it, you literally have to click back there. That's not a well integrated thing. So let's put this up in full screen. Looks like it's working pretty well. Start. Itterashai. Oh, I also haven't seen the opening or anything. I think I saw the trailer a few weeks ago, but the recent trailer, I think 5 days ago, I haven't seen. So, right. So I have looked at the. I did just type it in on YouTube just to see what I got, and apparently they had uploaded the episode. But I don't know if those were just fully raw or maybe fan sub. But those parts clips were floating around on YouTube though.
あとどれだけ先かわからないが。ごめん。ごめんなさい。
Yeah, they got flattened too, so so weird. When you like just read this in the manga, it's like, all right, it's one panel, it's like one or two panels, right? Maybe a page. But here, it really is just dragged out, sort of like the horrificness of the rumbling, where in the manga it's just, yes, it's awful, but here they really stress that how awful the rumbling is, you know, just literally. Yeah, I wonder what that represents. Also, this is definitely starting to drag. Okay, so apparently I ran out of space. Luckily I realized that, so we're only missing out on, yeah, this part which I didn't care for. Right. So 15. So I missed out about maybe a minute, almost 2 minutes of before I realized it. And this is exactly why you have to monitor it on the second screen. So now I've deleted a bunch of files, and of course, right? Of course, you have to run out of space when this is an important thing. So, like probably the best. So we're probably gonna have to just put that together in the other versions. So let's just continue. Okay, so at least it appears to be. Oh, yeah. Of course he misses. You're out of time. Or is it Ymir that... Chimarashi no Paradiso. Kaji is turning on an amazing performance. Did you expect anything less?
俺を止めたいのなら俺の息の根を止めてみろお前らは自由だなんだ どうやら俺の予想は当たったようだ。
未来を見ることが叶うなら二度と同じ過ちは犯さないと私は誓う。
Nice words won't help you in that hour. Use your child for your own ends.
私はあの子をずっと復讐の道具に。また母親らしいこと何も。
俺もだ。
皆もどうか誓ってほしい。憎しみ合う時代との決別を。
飛行船部隊隊列整いました。
Yeah, that'll probably be gone within that generation. Some nice effort for sure. Yeah. Perfect sound.
エレン、もう一度質問させてくれ。君のどこが自由なのかって。そこから 引きずり出した後、
That it? No preview. Yep, that's it. No preview. Nothing. Wow. That was an intense episodes. I could have sworn I only remembered it switching to 2. I guess I'll find out once I edit this down. You could have sworn I only saw chapter 2 or 3, or you don't remember it. That's how you know it's good, when you don't remember every last bit. It just flows, right? The episode just flows. It seems so different. Let's see. So was it here somewhere? No. There we go. So let's see if we go back here. Yeah, chapter 2, Sinners. So chapter 2 is approximately about halfway through the episode, if not more. Yeah, just a little bit more than halfway, because that would be 30 minutes and 25 seconds, and that's over here. So yeah, maybe just 1 standard deviation above, if you want to break up with your standard deviation being about 4 minutes. So maybe not. Yeah, that's. Also, take a look at. So it wasn't until we started getting them coming back about what it is that, and the music kicks in, and at first you're like, does this fit? Does this sort of pop music, sort of uplifting, fun music fit in this? But I guess I was there to remind you that, come on, this is still anime, have fun with it. Isn't it fun? Isn't it awesome to see, the heroes come here to stop the villain? Right? I mean, the protagonists have arrived, and come on, it's fun. They're here, they've arrived. Come on, have fun. Remember, anime is fun. It's always nice. Enjoy the nice fiction that's before you. And for some reason, it doesn't. It's still taking its sweet time. So maybe more people are tuning in. Maybe the point of the delay was for people to save it. So that was good. Only the elites will remember the 7K comments added onto the previous episode. Also, I did not click on the previous episode, The Dawn of Humanity. I just kept seeing it, and that's the first time it's probably annoyed me seeing that episode title there, because you were expecting to see the other thing. Claim early access tickets here. Year before service crashed. I think they already crashed. Maybe. NPC. Retro almost became crusty roll because of the time it took. There's no dislike button. Oh, I love this. Yeah. So yeah, that leak was obviously not right, or maybe that's the whole point of this. Maybe they re-edited this and sent it out just so the leak is wrong. But it's funny because it wasn't on some of the other sites either. So maybe this was their way of sort of trying to see who leaks stuff, or how people get their hands on the episode. But I know that there was still some people that had watched just the Raw on NHK, I think, I believe. That's just, and then there was another one that was already out before it was out on Crunchyroll. So yeah, other sites. I'm guessing because I remember when the manga was out, you couldn't even certain fan colored manga was also out on the they had to change the way it wasn't like the three W's, it was like something like the W's in this, I think it was a seven or a three, or there was a number in there, and I think it's like non-secure or something like that. 'Cause that was the only way you could access manga there, right? If you want to like see some of these fan colors, or maybe you could just go to some donjon site and uh see it there. But I don't think so. But I'm glad. But at least at the end they made it fun. Fan servicey, maybe even a little cheesy. But remember, it's fun. Anime's fun. Sure, this part stressed the gravity of like the situation that's really happening, where everyone's just being flattened, squished, crushed. Then, which kind of takes it out when they're just they're doing things, but it makes it seem like they're not doing anything. And yeah, it gets a little annoying with the Annie and Ottoman romance. Maybe would have cut back the Annie and Ottoman stuff. This does take time, and the Hanji part was pretty good. I almost shed a tear. Almost. They definitely do it sadder here than in the manga. You just see them get crushed, and you don't see them like just burn up on that one. You just see the sort of just splat tomato on the ground, sort of corpse that you see like any of the other ones. And their death was no different. Like Hanjiso's death was no different. But here, unless or maybe I'm remembering, because here, Hanji was burned up as she was heading towards the ground. Maybe it's nicer that way. But again, I'm only faintly recollecting the manga, so maybe I'll compare the manga later. Maybe I'll upload that. Maybe I won't. It is a lot of effort. After, because it's an hour edited, we're gonna have to condense. And since it split to chapter 2, maybe we can split it up into 1 and 2. Maybe. But it's very different. Right, it's around 34, I believe. Yeah. So just after. Yeah. Yep, 34, 23. Yep. So maybe we can, but it's awesome. Alright, I'm very curious to see reactions to this, so probably to watch some reactions, and then I'll do the edit. Because we're all waiting on this. Alright, I guess I'll see them. The next one's probably going to be in fall. Maybe some other stuff, something not Attack on Titan, but I do love Attack on Titan though.